Thank you for joining me. This is going to be a reading for Scorpio for the last week of June. That will be June 23rd through June 30th. This will be a Celtic cross reading and will be a general reading. So if this reading does not resonate with you, please be sure to check your moon, your rising, and your Venus placements, and check out those videos to see if those videos are more in line with your current situation, Scorpio. So hopefully everyone's doing well. Going to do 2 more shuffles and then cut the cards and then get started with this Celtic reading for Scorpio. Alright, let's cut the cards and find out what the overall energy is for this last week in June. It is the 8 of Swords, Scorpio. Overthinking, self-sabotage, mental imprisonment here. So let's get started. Oh wow. For the present situation, you have the 3 of Swords, Scorpio. Helping or hindering, you have the 3 of Pentacles. We have the Tower in your subconscious. We have the Devil in your past. We have the Ace of Swords crowning in your conscious. We have the 7 of Swords in your future. We have the Ace of Pentacles. This is how you see yourself. The 4 of Wands. This is external to you, how others see you. The Knight of Swords. This has been coming out a lot in the readings. In your hopes and fears. And the outcome for the week is the Queen of Wands. So let's get started here, Scorpio, and get started. So Scorpio, quite a bit going on here. We have, in your recent past, we've had the Devil here. Now the Devil is Capricorn energy. Some of you may be dealing with the Capricorn. But the Devil talks about obsessions, talks about toxic relationships, talks about addictions. This may be you, Scorpio, or it may be the person that you're dealing with. But whomever it was, whatever the situation was in the past, it has led to your present heartache, grief and loss that you're experiencing right now. What was helping and what's hindering this situation is that maybe some past efforts didn't build this, whether it's a romance or it's a partnership, it didn't build to a collaborative, to a level of collaboration or teamwork. Because what's in your subconscious here, Scorpio, is the Tower. This is what's driving you. There's a sense of collapse, defeat. Possibly there was an infidelity here. There's a sense that something has been something has fallen off of its foundation. Now this is a change that needed to happen, or that needs to happen, because it's going to provide you the truth and the clarity that you're needing. This is the breakthrough that you're needing to see things as they really are, Scorpio, not as you want them to be. Now, Scorpios are very emotional, very impassioned. They're constantly in their head as the general, as the overall energy, Scorpio. This is very similar to the 8 of Swords here. You're overthinking. You tend to self-sabotage situations. It's almost as it's the mentality that let's go ahead and break up before the person breaks up with me. And for some of you, this has left someone feeling has been very deceitful. Here's someone that is trying to avoid a conversation because they know what they've done has been very deceitful. This could be an infidelity. Again, you have the Tower, you have the Seven of Swords. Someone is not being completely truthful, and that's exactly what you're seeking. You or your person, you're seeking this truth and clarity here. Now, for some of you, you are looking for that new opportunity, a new beginning, because you are wanting a home, some type of foundation here. But the fear is that you may need to cut some people out. And some of you may be doing it impetuously. Someone is cutting people out without thinking. Now, Scorpios are very decisive when they make a choice. You do make choices and you deal with the consequences later. Now, that may be hindering your situation here. Cutting someone out because they've been deceitful is probably the first impulse that we have, but be very careful about going through actions that may have more consequences, because you are building karma here, Scorpio. Every action that you take is going to have a reaction. So be very careful about the actions that are taking place because of the fact that you are very passionate. You do take action. Just be very careful about what those actions are and make sure that they're going to serve you in a positive way and not lead to energies and karma that's going to come back to find and take their toll on what you've done. So just be very cognizant of the fact that if someone has dealt you or placed you in a situation that's been very painful and hurtful, know that you can overcome this. Take action on it, but take action that's going to serve you and not one that's going to be impactful to someone because you want to get revenge. Because that will come back, Scorpio. Just be very careful about the actions you undertake because there is a consequence. I understand that you are very passionate and that's a beautiful thing, but just make sure that you control that passion and not let it get out of hand, regardless of what the situation may be. So this is the reading that I have for you, Scorpio, for the last week in June. Hopefully this reading resonated with you. If this did resonate with you, if you would be so kind as to like and subscribe. And for those of you that haven't done so, if you'd love to continue to receive these readings, please be sure to subscribe. So here's hoping again that this resonated. Until next time.